Hey guys, how's it going? Today I'm going to be teaching you how to make a banner for free and how to get some quality content into it. With the new one channel being here, it's mainly going to be focused on banner because there's no reason to show you how to make an old style background because they're gone on the 5th. So, as you can see here, all I've taken was a picture and I put my name across it, and a lot of people don't even know how to do that for the merging style, so I'm going to show you some ways to do it for free. How I got the picture was I just went into my library, and as you can see here, these are just some banners that I was creating for me, some friends, and I just went into my media drive here, and I went to my pictures, and I've got paintball pictures, pictures from when I've traveled, and I've just picked up some good quality pictures. So let's go into Germany, England 2012. As you can see, I've got a bunch of pictures here. And I just go through here and I could pick a picture from here and then, just make sure that your name will stand out. So you don't want too much colors, but you want just enough. Believe it or not, that picture that I showed you is just one that I randomly took when it was snowing outside, and I was able to fit my name with a font that I downloaded right in the center. So first thing you're probably going to want to download is click on a new web page and type in gimp.org/downloads. If you do that, it'll bring you here so you can download GIMP. GIMP is just like Photoshop. This is like the free version of all of the different styles of picture editing programs. I found it to be pretty easy to use. It just takes a little bit while sometimes to get used to, but of course, like anything, you just play with it enough and you get really good at it. So you're going to go here. If you speak English, you can go for English, but if you have another language that you might find easier to read, you can always click that and just download it. So from there, you're just going to go and pick that up. The next thing you're going to probably want to do is go to yttalk.com, and if you're at yttalk.com, what you'll do is just click forums, and if you go down to branding and channel design, the top post is the new YouTube banner layout. It's a template. You should download it, and that way you can use it easier. As you can see, one's for Photoshop, one's for just a PNG. Download whichever one that you think would be useful. I usually download just the PNG. GIMP will read the other one too. It just depends on what you want to use. So once you have that all figured out, and you download one of these just by clicking on it, all you do is you right click and save, and then you can open it, or like I said, just open the PSD, and that's the best way to do it. Okay, so once we have this, you're going to just open it, open the template, and then when it comes up in GIMP, you'll see, usually, let's turn off this background pattern, you'll see something like this, and it'll have the text. So we'll put that on view. And it'll say something like this, logo safe and stuff. As you can see, this is your tablet, this is your desktop, and it says max because it depends on the size of screen of the desktop. So what I usually do is I actually end up turning this off. Well, not that, but I turn off the text because I don't really need to see the text. I want it to be visual on all platforms, so that way it's easier. Some guys will do a little note here saying, oh my gosh, you're watching it on a TV, that's so cool, or something like that on the bottom one. That's up to you. And then the other thing that you do is you can just drag and drop your image on here, and then click on scale and scale the image. So let's say I turn this one back on. I just dragged and dropped, and it's way too big, so I need to scale it. So as you can see, I can or I don't need to scale that, I just want to scale this whole image. Give me 1 sec here. Blue pattern. Focus on this. There we go. And as you can see, it's scaled at this right now. You can change it to fit. So let's say, just to show you, as I delete this, you'll see shrinking it, scale. Now I've got pink. Well, you don't want any pink to show. So let's click it and bring it back to where it was. So that way, if your image isn't quite the scale that you want it to be, you can try and stretch it without it looking too bad. And we'll just bring it right to the edge of the pink right there. Press scale. And as you can see, you now have a full thing to go with. Next thing you're going to want to do is add a channel name. So from here, you can click right here. And then go approximately where center is. Just put a square. Now you need to choose a font. Now if you don't have a font that you like that's currently downloaded with GIMP or any other program, you can always just click on the internet and go to Google and say free fonts. I'm going to show you how easy it is to download a font. So you click right here and let's say, oh, I really like Hawaii Killer. Yeah, that sounds cool. You can also test it. Press custom preview. Let's put in Laugh Out Loud Maine. And that's how it will look. So let's say if I did like that, if you have a Mac, you click there. If you have Windows, you click here. When you click here, it starts downloading, downloads really quickly, and you open it up here. Once you've clicked and opened, and you click this, you'll see it's got this weird little menu that opens up like this. Literally all you press is install, and watch this. It does everything for you. It's done. So now that this font's installed, let's go back to GIMP. Now the thing is we're gonna have to reset our font, so double click this. Let's see if I can do this again. As you can see, if I click that button again, just to show you, there's this little AB button. You click the little AB button, there's a little refresh symbol or rescan, installed fonts. It's going to rescan them. This can take a couple of seconds. We'll just give it the time it needs. Oh, look, it's done. And now we'll close this. Now we know that our font was called Hawaii Killer. So before I even edit it, let's just put something here. We'll put Laugh Out Loud Man. Haha. ROFL. Perfect. And we'll scan that. It's obviously too small. Let's make it to a size we can see it at. 72. Now let's make it to a color that I can see. Let's make it red. And then now let's check for our font. If we delete this, we know that the other one was called Hawaii Killer, I believe. Let's take a look here. We'll see what it was downloaded as. That was Android Nation. It's not the one that we want. It was called Hawaii Killer. Let's see if I've got it here. Right, so we do have it there. And there's Hawaii Killer. So as you can see, as soon as I put a capital H, it went and fixed itself. So that's our font. Once we get away, now it's way too small. So let's supersize it. Let's do 101 for all I care. 101. Ta-da! And we'll say after that you want a different font. Just change this, we'll just change it to Arial right now, or Rewind, that's another font I downloaded, or Rewind Forward. That wants me to do Hawaii Killer. So let's put upload twice or 2 times a week. We want that to stand out from there. I usually just choose to do a channel name in the center because then it makes it look professional when you start looking at it. So let's do that. Let's change this to Rewind forward. And now, as you can see, it's way too big, so let's drop it to 48. Heck, maybe we'll drop it even a little less. 35. As you can see, you're just going to do something like that. And then now, we're going to say we want to align it, right? We want to put it somewhere center. Oh, accidentally clicked our background. Resquare that off. There we go. Now I know I'm clicking this. So we'll pretend that's center. And then from here, you'll say File, Export. And then from here, you just click Save as an extension. I usually just click on JPEG. It's the easiest. And of course, I've passed it. There's JPEG. And then after you click JPEG, press Export. It's saying I already have a file name there. But once you click that, let's see if I can change this file name for a sec. Let's just call it the Hawaii Man, or we'll call it Killer. Alright, there we go. Killer.jpg. Let's see if it lets me. Alright, now you got to make sure that it's under, for the new one, you're going to have to make sure it's under 2 megabytes. So as you can see, I'm less than a meg, so let's try and make it 100%. Hey, it's 1.2. So now you know, and after you're from there, now you have to make sure you click this little box that says Show Preview. Now, once you click that, you can see it's under 2 megs, press Export, and make sure you know where you're saving it to. Let's click Export. Now let's see if I went to my YouTube page. It's only going to be there for a second because I'm going to switch it back pretty quick. You'll just edit channel art. Let's select a photo from your computer. Let's go to our media drive, which is down a little more. Media. And we'll go to GIMP projects. Edited name. And we'll put it as Killer. It's probably not going to be quite lined up because I didn't spend a lot of time aligning it, but we'll take a look. As you can see, YouTube's going to upload it. Oh, look at that. It'll even show how it looks on everything as it is. As you can see how it looks on each device. Let's press select. It's saving. Oh boy, what have I done? And as you can see, it is now there. What quality background. Alright, I'm going to switch that back. Edit channel art. Let's upload, select, and let's select one I know is good. And it's going to re-upload. Okay, perfect. So as you can see, it's very easy to do. Make sure you're playing around with it. Making your own free backgrounds really easy. If you're interested in making a free intro, I have videos for that too. But that's mainly just using FlixPress. Anyways, I hope this video has helped you out. Please like, subscribe, let me know if you have any questions in the comment section below. And other than that, thanks for watching and have a great day.